Hi everyone, exeter-rider, hope you're doing well. Now this week is all about Christmas and presents and buying things for people, which might be handy to many people. It's always difficult trying to find presents for people, isn't it? So this hopefully might give you a guided hand to buying a motorcyclist a present over Christmas or birthday, or even for yourself. You know, all these things are things that I've bought for myself, which I find quite handy for my biking life. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now these are in no particular order. I've got 5 different things you can buy somebody, and we'll start right here. So first of all, we have the Ultimate Add-Ons phone mount holder. Really handy thing to have. It's basically used for navigation, generally speaking, and basically you just put your mobile phone into the holder, or a cell phone, wherever you're from, into the holder, and then you can basically just look down and it will give you your navigation. Now naturally you can tune that up to your intercom as well, which is, you know, double assistance there. And Ultimate Add-ons do them at a very good price compared to anyone else, such as Quad Lock. Now, what I would recommend is the Helix mount, because it is universal. It does mean that no matter how thick your bars are, then you can move it around, and it will just adapt to any size bar, because it's on an adjustable strap basically. So you want the Helix mount and also the actual phone holder itself. I've got a Samsung S10, and that's what I'll be using. So it's a waterproof case that I've got as well, so you can use it in the rain. So very handy and a useful thing to have, and a great gift. You know, I mean, that's something which I would have liked for Christmas if it was me. So just jump on the website and see what's around. Mine added up to about £52, I think. If I went for the Quad Lock one, it'll be double the price. I do know people that have got the Ultimate Add-on products, and they've sworn by them and found them really good. So I will be bringing you a full review at some point on this product. Next up is something which is only $14.99, and it is the Motorcycle Roadcraft Police Rider's Handbook. A very useful book. We can all brush up on our skills quite often, can't we? This is a book which will just probably trigger you again to remember how to ride and do things sometimes in a different way. But it's always good to get as much information as you can and take what you want from it and leave what you want from it. So again, it's a very good book to read when just to pass some time, and it's only $14.99. So again, a very good gift to give somebody over Christmas. Next up, it's winter now. Our bikes are going to be getting cold. Our batteries are going to be getting cold. So it's really important that we plug our bikes into a battery optimizer to keep the battery top over the winter period in the cold. Now, I've owned the C-Tech battery optimizer now for probably 2 years now. I've had one, and I've got 2 bikes, and I plugged them in on both bikes, and they've been kept top all the time. So it's a very good thing to have. It looks after your bike. Also means that you can guarantee you'll go out to your garage, you'll push the button when you need to use your bike again, and it'll be ready to go. So again, it's a very good tool for the garage and for a motorcyclist. If they haven't got one already, then they need one. Next is Intercoms. I've given you a link to all these products down below here. This is from Amazon again. They do send me a few pennies if you do buy through the link that I've given you down below, and it is pennies, believe me. And it's the intercoms. I've given you the link for a pair of intercoms. I've been using these particular ones that are shown here since 2018. Me and my friend went halves on them, so we only paid, I think it was £52 each or something like that, and we ended up with a pair of intercoms, including the microphone and the earpieces as well. And they've been really good. I mean, I've got nothing to compare it to. I haven't used the Pack Talk, which are what a lot of people have, but they have been really good. They've lasted hours and hours and hours. The reason they're good is because when you go out for a ride with friends, quite often It's very hard to talk to each other, isn't it, until you get to the cafe at the other end and have a coffee, and then you talk, and then you can't get out or what you want to talk about. But with these, you can talk on the way to the cafe and on the way back from the cafe as well. So really, really good thing to have, and also you can warn each other of any hazards along the way that you might come across. So again, this product has been great. They're a bit of a faff to connect to in the beginning, to connect up to each other, but when you get used to it, you'll just be able to do it first time. Can't recommend them enough. If you do go out regularly with a friend riding and you haven't got these already, then get these. They are absolutely superb, and apparently they do link up to 6 riders as well. So I would only use these for 2 riders myself. If any more than 2 riders, I'd probably go over to the Pack Talk. But there you go. Now these are £105.99. In fact, they're down to £84 at the moment because at time of recording, it's Black Friday, so you can save a few pounds there. But again, very, very useful, highly recommended. And lastly, we have the Amazon Basics range, and it is a socket set. It's 145 piece. I have a very similar one, which is also the Amazon Basics range. Don't be fooled by the Basics bit. It is a very good quality, strong little socket set, basically, with Allen keys and other bits and bobs as well. So that is another £50. That's £50.29 for the one which I've linked down in the description below. So we all like messing around with bikes, don't we? And even if you're not really mechanically minded, it's nice to have the tools there. So if something does happen, or you need to tighten up your bars or your brake lever or whatever, then at least you have got the opportunity to do so without asking a friend or taking it to a garage. So, and like with anything, as soon as you buy something like this, then the new doors open. If you want to buy another top box, you can put it on for yourself. So again, very, very useful. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully that will help you and guide you a little bit to what you can buy a motorcyclist for Christmas. If you give it a good like, that would be really good and make it worthwhile for me. And apart from that, subscribe as well. And I'll see you next week for another video. Thanks.